should be up.
Alrighty, welcome back, gamers.
Before you do that, let's make sure everybody can hear your voice.
Okay. Fair. I'll get the stream on.
Unacceptable.
It's like, no. We're gonna jump.
We go now.
We go now. The bubbles are back. Huh.
Okay, let me check the stream. Just kidding, I have a freaking ad.
I think if you have the ad, it's probably working, but nobody will hear you, so... Because everybody else has ads.
Check for.
I'm gonna mute my phone so we don't hear me leveling up each
16 seconds
time.
left on my ad.
Yeah, you know what'll happen. Cat'll just yell, level up.
Yes, fella.
Alrighty, we are going to be testing. 1, 2, 3. No, press play, Brittany. Okay, you can hear me. Alright, welcome back, gamers. Today we are doing our round 3 of our fire tier. Tonight we have Dragon's Bite and HorrorCore Gaming with our lovely casters, Sir Twinkie and Miss AtCat, and myself, Token. Even though I don't know that. So starting up, we have 2 really amazing teams going into our round 3. I believe we have, let's see, 1 second, I'm so sorry. We have HorrorCore Gaming going on 2 wins and 0 losses, and Dragon's Bite going on 0 wins and 2 losses. So let's see what we can get from both of these teams. How are we feeling tonight, casters?
Woohoo!
What I love to hear.
Tired. Very tired.
We have Miss AtCat on cam tonight, so if you see something you want to see more of, just yell at her about it. I'll make the rules.
And I will just hit the deny button.
Okay. X to doubt.
X it out, exactly.
Did I not spectate him in the right person? Oops.
It is an Efi Zulu's takeover with our casting team tonight. We just finished our round 4. Round 4 of our games? I believe so. We're gonna go with that. I don't know. I just work here. How is chat feeling tonight? Are we feeling pretty pumped seeing round 3 of fire tier? And I get another ad. I'm watching the own stream and I get an ad. How about that?
All the ads.
All the ads.
Both teams are ready. So if you both are ready, we can go.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Yeah, let me get the bubbles.
There you go. Gotta get the bubbles.
Let's go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
So we got Lijiang going in first.
Initiating match.
Tonight we have... Oh?
I always check to make sure it's bound.
Okay.
That's just me,
have
though.
Medium Ditto on tank, Crow and Hulk on DPS, and Chips and Hannah on support on the round of Dragon's Bite. Then we have Kron and Zero on tank for HorrorCore Gaming, Finn and Honda on DPS, and Light and Sneaky for support.
Ready for battle.
As we just finished watching, playing on Lijiang for our map 5, what are we thinking is going into with these strats? Looks like we got Ball Rhine, Pass Hanzo, and Bap Zen, and then Rhine, Zarya, Reaper, Sim, and Lucio Moira.
1. Round 1. Capture.
Looks like more of a flanky play on the side of HorrorCore, I think that's who's in
Mhm.
blue. And more of a
Yes.
brawl on
Oh,
Dragon Bite.
looks like Honda's taking the first pick off of Chips, which is a great first pick. We got some turrets. Hulk also just takes out Honda.
The objective
And then Lamp goes out on the side of
Finn does take
Light.
Hulk though.
Yes. It looks like they are going to cap, or Dragon's Bite is going to cap first. Taking out Kron on the way out by Chips on the Lucio. We're seeing some ults being pushed up. We have some coalescence on the side of Dragon's Bite, and we have a high noon on the side of HorrorCore. Looks like they're taking up on top onto the little balcony.
What a fire
Gets
strike.
popped. Has a little. Yes. There goes Deadeye. Oh, finds medium in that with the help of a back window. Looks like HorrorCore is going to be changing this fight around as they get everyone out and gets a team kill.
Nah, they ding the dong.
They ding the dong.
Oh! That was really strange. Medium, it looked like was just standing there as they teleported and got shattered for it.
Death Blossom does come out, but it is cancelled with a Flash and a Hanzo.
It does catch Kron though, so that is a big pick off of them.
Honda with another 2 picks.
There goes
Dragon
Dragon.
is out.
Looks like they're kind of just poking at each other right now. Oh, Honda gets Hulk in that. Trans comes out along with a Immort Field. Shatter gets
Nice
blocked.
block.
And there's a grab. Oh, and off the map. Goodbye.
Both Ryans are off.
Oh. Looks like we're getting a few trades here. Hulk
You love
gets
to see
Kron,
it.
But Finn gets Hulk and Sneaky gets Ditto. And now it's just back for another regroup. Looks like they're going back up and around to go to the stage. Oh, that's a lot of ults. We had Dragon, Shatter, Window. Now we have Symmetra's ults. But with all that, HorrorCore still has the point with people staggering in to get this recontest. Noon gets out, but it doesn't catch anyone. We still have... Just kidding, we had Chips on the point. Allspawn goes out and catches Finn. Looks like Hulk is trying to hold the point as long as possible so his team gets back. Gets sneaky, but can't hold the point. And it goes to HorrorCore for the first match.
Score 1-0.
That was a really good turnaround from HorrorCore. They gave up the first little bit of percentage and then they were able to cap it again.
Yeah, they they were pushing in as a team really well.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, it doesn't look like we have many swaps. We have a Rhine Hog with a Cass Sim and a Lucio Moira. And then a Monkey Rhine
The
Reaper
Sim.
Pharah.
The
Sim
sim,
what?
the sim messed up
Hulk
her TP.
did mess up the TP
Uh-oh.
onto the rock.
Uh-oh.
They
That
do
is a very
manage to
lovely
pick
rock.
Honda out of the sky.
And Finn.
The objective is now active.
Not able to get one, but Zero and their sneaky Ana gets picked off.
Oh,
Looks
Oh.
like Dragon Bite will be able to cap the point first.
Okay, looks like they're going over bridge. Oh, Honda finds Crow.
Huge
Oh,
Shatter
and
comes
gets
out.
two with their barrage. Oh, goodbye. Bye, medium.
But the Mercy is able to come back onto the point.
Oh! You have Noon coming out with a shatter cancel.
Huge Shatter.
By who's a Zero? Nice job. Doom turrets go out, but they just get quickly deleted. Hana gets killed by their Moira, and Finn winds up getting a pick off of Hulk. Coalescence comes out. Dragons comes back and counter. Zero falls off the map.
he got hooked over by the hog.
Oh.
I did not see that.
Looks like we had a switch on the soldier. He comes out along with Primal. Only gets one and then gets killed themselves. Zero gets one, but then also gets killed by their Rawing Medium.
Light does get the res off on Zero.
Junkrat comes in trying to contest, gets the trap down, but ultimately gets killed.
Get all that percentage.
Lights out.
Zero looks like he's going for a flank behind them.
Someone's taking a nap over there, I saw that. Oh, nice first pick off of Chips. Looks like they're going in room to go in the back. And another pick from Finn, getting Hulk. Looks like they're going to come back. Dragon's coming
Dragon
out.
Strike is out. Zoning Dragon
Oh,
Bite
no.
to their own side.
Finn gets hooked off by Ditto. Coalescence comes out. Nano comes out and counter. Oh, gets hooked. Shatter.
Shatter gets one. Counter pins. But it looks
they were
like
split
Dragon
off a
Bite
little bit.
will recap the point. It is 88 to 70. Hook out of the sky
Oh,
from
hook out of
Ditto.
the sky.
What a hook.
They said, not my sky.
Touch from afar.
Alright, they're getting close to 88, 88. Anna gets Hulk.
Whole Hog
Hog
does
comes
come out. Just zoning them off. Zero does pin onto point.
Medium gets Finn. And Zero, but like it's
Huge Shatter comes out.
And Beat
two
comes
down.
out. D-Max comes Diva.
Here comes Die Die Die. Does get light.
Die. Oh,
Another
Okay.
beautiful hook from Ditto.
Fire
Fire
and
comes.
Coalescence get out. And they can't cap points.
That is 1-1.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Alright, so What do we think each team needs to do in order to win this last match off of Li Jang?
Map boops.
Map boops.
Map boops. Cat's specialty with Lucio, just go boop.
It does
Right off
look
the bat.
like Dragon Bite is going with the Sim strat.
4,
Mm-hmm.
3, 2,
So it looks like they will be able to get to point
capture.
first.
Especially with that Lucio coming in. TP goes up while they're still under in the... Is this a restaurant? We're gonna call it a restaurant.
Time to raise my APM.
TP gets destroyed, so now they're gonna take the fight 2 points.
Routing power to forward barrier.
There's a lot of poking right now. Not really any push.
My apologies, my mic died.
Oh, how dare. Trying get the pick off of Hannah. Then gets medium rare while Hulk gets 0 and
Beat
Crow
is
gets
out.
Finn. Ditto winds up getting Prawn. And it looks like it's going to be a regroup for HorrorCore. Oh, they're chasing. Okay. I was going to say, they're chasing. They're thirsty for those kills.
What's that smell? It's blood.
It's blood. Twinkie, we have some love for you in chat. Ishi says, Twink, I love you. Confessing
This
you're
is
undying.
Ishi?
Red.
Time to raise
Coalition and Visor comes out.
With a nano onto Kron. High Noon is
I comes out
popped.
as well. Ooh! Gets
Managed to
medium
get-
and Ditto out of their necks. Sorry, Twinkie, if I talk over you, just tell me to shush.
You are good.
Chips is back on the
Just
point to try to
Lucio- and
contest.
Lucio is down.
Sim comes in, puts her turrets down, but ultimately gets killed by a Hondo. Call him a Hondo. I don't know how many more fights they can let go up. They are at 70 to coming on 15 here. Oh, huge anti.
TP
Then
is
TP
up.
goes up.
Wall comes out. Bomb with a die.
That,
Honda managed to
all
get
that.
2 picks.
oh! All those ults and HorrorCore still was able to keep up with
And
all
that
those ults.
is a TK.
They ding the dong.
They ding the dong. Ding dong, y'all are wrong.
Ooh, an
Trying to
early
kill
pick
me.
on medium. Huge Shatter
Oh,
gets 4
huge
with a
shatter with
grab.
It looks like they switched off of the sim for a Kara with a junk. We have 3 ults online with HorrorCore with no ults coming up, but coming up with a shatter on the side of DB. Oh, another
Honda
early
does
pick
get the
on
pick
Honda.
on Hulk.
Gotta get blocked. Nano comes out. Coalition comes out as well to counter that with a visor. Oh, there's no one on point. There's no one on. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let's say Pro is about to get that uncontested. Looks like they're kind of. Some are fighting on point, some are fighting in the
It
little
does
room over there.
look like HorrorCore will take map 1.
Play of the game.
Almost
What a
20K
map one.
damage. And almost 19K damage. That's some impressive numbers. All maps are like this. We're gonna be on our toes for all night. Keeping
Good
us on
thing
our
I
toes.
have some hydration. What? Hydrate?
No. No. Oh. I will not hydrate, and you can't make me. Let's see, what do we
Now I feel
have?
bad for the people that cast our games.
Huh?
Because they're always left on the edge of their seats.
Oh. Makes sense.
Let's check chat while we wait. We have a shout out to Sneaky Turtle from Broom. We have Alex saying, "Oi, I hear some beautiful people." Yes, that is us.
Lies and slander. Apologize for coughing. Twinkie is currently sick.
I feel like you're always currently sick.
Alex, we always notice you. It's okay. I'm just a very slow person. No, Broom. No, absolutely not.
We're getting a lot of shout outs in chat. I don't know how I'm gonna. Let's see here.
Okay, now we just have to wait for team readies. Once I get the map
I'm ready.
switched
I'm
over.
ready. I'm ready.
Wizard
I'm ready.
World.
I am being
ready.
summoned!
You're being God damn it. You're being summoned to cast Blizzard World.
Blizzard World.
Sorry, I'm being scolded for not making pizza. Alrighty.
Pizza does sound pretty great right about now.
It does, when you're not being yelled at for not making it.
Well, make pizza. You just gotta put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up.
And that's what the song's about? Or how does it go? You put your right arm in.
That is
You
not.
put your right
No.
arm out.
We are
No.
not doing the hokey pokey.
No. Are you 5?
And that-
You put the lime in the coconut and you shake it all up.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. And that's what it's all about. Da da.
Okay then.
No.
No.
Kat's like, I'm gonna mute, but she has lost her casting privileges.
Back to the game.
Just waiting for the team readies.
Alrighty. Let's see who we have going on the teams. We have Fritz and Ditto on tank, Tienda and Hulk on DPS, and Ook and Hannah on support. We have Finn and
Finn and
Bree
Bree
on
on
you
tank.
You can list this one out.
We
I
have
think he's
Zeus
talking
and
over you on
Honda
purpose.
on DPS. I am.
That's beautiful.
And we got Slavy and Turtle on support.
That's a slobby turtle.
The Slavy Turtle combo.
I think... I'm trying to think of like what Dragon's Bite might need to do to be able to turn it around, but like they played that map very close.
It was a really good game. The biggest factor I saw was for DB, the Reinhardt battle was not quite going into their favor.
Might be why we got those few swaps that we did, but we shall find out right now.
Dun-dun.
Dum-dum.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
You're not supposed to be giving the secrets of the bubbles away.
It's okay.
That
If
is
anyone
the
else,
easiest thing.
if anyone else can do the bubble sound, I applaud them.
You told me how to do it, but I still don't remember how to do it.
It's a Twinkie special.
I know this is the unpopular opinion, but Blizzard World might be my favorite hybrid map.
Terrible.
I know I'm terrible. I mean, King's Row is still second, but
It is.
Twinkie doesn't like playing hybrid maps because he always has to sit on payloads. But you know that it's not about us tonight.
I'm sorry that we push up so aggressive. One person needs to stay on the payload.
Yeah, it always has to be the Widow. It looks like we will be having Finn on Ball, Bree on the Sigma, Zeus on the Soldier, Honda on the Hanzo, Slob on the Mercy, and Turtle on the Ana.
And then we have Fritz on Ball, Ditto on Sigma, Ash Farah on their DPS line, and Ook on Ana, and Hannah on Mercy.
Very interesting way to hold. They're just all over the place.
Looks like Fritz is in the back line currently, just causing some mayhem.
Both balls are causing mayhem in their backline. We have Fritz in the backline, we have Finn in their backline. That is a backline ball game.
I don't.
Gotta take us out to the ball game, eh? Zeus does able to pick the Farah, but Hannah does get the res off.
It's very much a stick and poke kind of game right now. Oh, gets the pick off of Honda and Slob and Jesus.
Mines do come out from Finn.
But Ditto just played Minesweeper.
I missed that game. I always sucked at it, but you know, it was fun.
No.
Then
You made the
Paint?
grid 100 by 100 and then you just cheated.
But that's not fun.
Looks like they capped the point with about 5 minutes to push 2.1.
Oh, that's a sleepy ball.
Finn does switch to the hog.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Mines do come out from Fritz. Fritz does get the pick on Honda.
Takes a little nap afterwards and gets killed by
Turtles
Turtle.
does get the pick. Bob comes out.
Ah! Do something!
Turtle did get rezzed.
And Finn does get the grab off of Tienda.
Alex.
Kinda gets Fritz in the mix. Looks like some are on high ground and some are on main low ground. Hulk gets Honda, but gets res immediately by Glob. And then winds up taking Hulk.
Honda does get the pick on Hulk. Finn gets 2, coming out with the whole hog. Hook on the Mercy, and she is down.
Looks like Fritz is going to be changing from Ball to Brian. I am sorry for yawning.
Is accepting more passengers now. Join your brethren to retake.
Looks like they're going to hold high ground up here.
Looks like Ditto. Flux does come out, gets 3. Finn with 2 picks.
Getting that Mercy
3.
as well.
And he's going for the hog for the 4K.
The Rhine. Dang it! Oh my goodness, that's Finn with almost 4.
It is fantastic out here, guys.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that joke. Little pun.
My puns are on point.
Very, very punny.
That was terrible. It does look like a regroup going for high ground.
Oh!
Flux comes out, gets 3. Gets 1 with Raj. Gets cancelled by Honda. Finn sneaking around, gets the hook on.
It's whole hog,
There's
but gets
there's
stopped
way
by
too
Rock.
much going on. Fritz did almost get the C9 off.
Jesus gets rocks, while both tanks wind up cleaning up their Rhine and their Clara.
60 seconds remaining.
Ditto finally gets taken care of on the payload. Looks like they're going to regroup for a high ground push again. Huge anti comes in. Bob got pulled to the low ground. Bob is sleeping.
10 seconds.
Bob is tired.
Looks like Fritz shattered, but didn't get anyone with it.
Whole hog does come out. But Fritz does able to find Finn with the fire strike. Bongos and Bob come out.
And Nano.
With a nano. And it does look like that will be enough to hold them off.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So all DB has to do is take it to the first point, and they win on Blizzard World.
Would that be first point or second point?
First payload point.
That's
I
fair.
mean,
I'd count that as second point, but...
oh,
I
well.
was gonna say that is almost second point, but it's okay. We forgive you, Britt.
Ready for battle.
It's okay.
It looks like we will be having a Reinhardt. Don't know what the secondary tank's going to be quite yet, but then we're going to have a Junkrat, Pharah, Mercy, Ana. And it does look like the second tank is going to be a Diva.
And then on the side of Dragon's Bite, we have a Rhine Sig with a Soldier Junk and an Ana back.
Not sure what the Rhine's doing that far up, but I like it.
He's going to get an early fire strike pick and then pin back to his team.
Gets eaten though. Nom 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 nom.
It was a nice little snack.
Got a little pharmacy action going on here. My favorite kind of pharmacy.
But it does look like Honda will be able to take out the Ana and now is in the back line. Gets another pick onto the soldier. Lamp does come out.
Oh my
Honda
goodness.
with another pick.
And another!
That is
Honda!
a 4K for Honda.
These
And
people have families!
Does look like... Blue, HorrorCore is blue, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I'm learning. HorrorCore will definitely take first point.
With the whole 5 minutes. Almost 5.5 minutes. Eva gets back into her beautiful mech.
Looks like a Rhine 1v1 coming out. Lamp does come out. So does Garage Door.
Honda finds 3.
But Finn does know if you just pin through the garage door, you can't get shot through it. It does look like HorrorCore will be taking the high ground here.
They only have their honor on point right now.
I feel for her.
For those who don't know, anytime we play on a payload map and Twinkie's on DPS, he mostly plays Widow and will play on the
Fire
payload.
does come out, does get Hulk. Zeus getting another pick, but Fritz does get the Junkrat. Looks like they'll be able to hold this point for a little bit longer. Huge anti coming out, but Hulk does get turtled. Double shatter, looks like Finn did get the Junkrat, but could not capitalize on it. Bomb is coming out. So is Barrage.
Get the squish! Get the squish off Ook!
Tires coming from spawn, but it will not be able to reach in time. That is another win Or hardcore gaming. HorrorCore gaming, my apologies.
Hardcore gaming.
Hardcore.
It's definitely a hardcore game.
Alright, looks like we're going into match point on... What are we going on to?
Map.
Match point Gibraltar.
I was gonna say watch point Gibraltar.
Gibraltar?
Now, HorrorCore just needs to win this map, and they will be undefeated as of right now. But they still could get a whole reverse sweep, and DB could take it for the win. We've seen reverse sweeps multiple times in Bronze Tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Going into this next map, what are we thinking we're going to be seeing?
I'm hoping we see more Hog from Finn.
Depends on if he's in or not, good sir.
Well, you know. Twinkie can wish.
I'm definitely liking the Rhine 1v1s that have been going on. We saw a double shatter going on both Rhines. And only getting one, but didn't really was able to capitalize on them, so I would like to see some more Rhine 1v1s.
For watch point, I wouldn't mind seeing a dive from either team.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Get some nice Winston Diva action in there.
Ball Diva.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Diva Winston.
Diva Winston.
Or not Diva Winston, Ball Winston. Ball Winston. Brain didn't
Ball
work.
Winston?
Yeah. If you coordinate your dives proper, the Winston jump with the ball ground pound.
That's some big brain moves right there.
Throw in a Doomfist for a slam as well.
Just all the
all the slams.
And
we call
welcome
that
to the jam.
Slam dunk.
Bap.
Got y'all awake still? I know it's getting late, but keep up this energy.
Also, when we had the balls making trouble in the back line, Alex wanted us to know that those balls were going deep.
Yes, I didn't want to bring that up.
It's in the chat. Everybody can see it. It's not.
We told Twinkie PG-13, and he's like, I'm saying nothing.
He's a good boy.
I had guidelines.
I'm too sleepy.
I had guidelines.
Too sleepy.
Ma'ams, did you need to sit on my lap and stand on my...
That Meow Meow? We love Meow Meow. Looks like we're getting Dimples and Canadian on tank. Zero and...
It's the real Canadian, eh?
Zero and Honda on DPS, and Slob and Sneaky on support.
Oh, don't you know, eh? He's the real Canadian.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, eh?
Then we're getting Fritz and Ditto on tank for DB, Tienda and Crow for DPS, and Chips and Hannah for support.
I wonder if Canadian wants to go get some Timmies. Some double.
Timmies?
Some Timmies,
with some poutine.
No, you don't get poutine from Timmy's. That's just weird.
No, my bad.
You get a double and some chocolate Timbits.
I need a translator. there any
A
Canadians
double
in the
double
chat?
is a burger, and chocolate Timbits are donuts.
A double double is not a burger.
I would assume it was a burger. What's a double double then? Hot dogs.
It's a coffee, two sugar, two cream.
A
Oh.
double double. It's a double.
Well,
double.
see, I don't put
Flavored
sugar
double.
or cream in my coffee, so.
And
She just
a triple is 3 and 3. Or you can go for the old Wayne Gretzky and get a 9-9. But
That's how I like my coffee. I like it sweet,
that's
like me.
disgusting.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'll put a little milk in it, but that's it.
Cappuccinos. Cappuccinos are where it's at.
Too
Or
sweet.
frappes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
No, you throw a
You
little
can
bit
never
of
be too
Bailey's
sweet
in your
when you're
coffee.
routine. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I assume a double double is 2 slices of bacon on top of 2 more slices of bacon.
I mean,
All the
not
bacon.
yeah, not even normal bacon, the Canadian bacon, so all the ham.
So back bacon.
Ham.
Yep, you hamming it up.
Stop.
I don't know. I feel personally attacked by all the Americans making fun of me.
Sorry.
Oh yes, sorry there. Sorry
You
there.
guys see what I have to get put up with?
Don't you know, eh?
Oh.
Don't even go there, bye.
That's more like. There's sometimes where like people like. I know Alex has a very slight Minnesota accent if you catch him on it. I'm like, oh, I heard it. I heard that. I feel like some Canadian accent sounds like a little bit like the Minnesota, like, oh, don't you know?
That's more Newfie than anything.
That's more wherever it wants to be, Twinkie.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll just give you Sammy's treatment. There's a moose loose about your hoose.
Moose, moose.
Oh, don't you know, yeah? I'm just in a beat, give myself some Timmy's, going for a rip, eh?
I love that you're
My
always
head-
going for Timmy's.
Oh, Timmy's is so good. Thanks for supporting Bronze Taco Gaming by watching this ad. It was a 30-second ad. Let's go.
A 30-second ad?
Yep.
We love that for us. Alex said, oh!
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Bubbles. Just waiting. Good to know you're really good. Very funny. I forgot to put the question mark there.
Too
What's
late.
the question mark?
That's my new favorite emoji. The like the line face. That is my new favorite emoji. Just
That's good. And both
looks like we
teams
got
are
everybody from
ready.
teams.
And it's beautiful. Let's go see this beautiful map. I think.
And I wouldn't call Watchpoint beautiful.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
It feels, at least from what I'm seeing, I think DB's losing the tank battles for the most part.
Initiating match.
At least there could be other sides with that it might be happening, but that is definitely where it seems like it's happening the most.
For me, it looks like HorrorCore is playing more grouped up.
That as well.
And is being able to get the picks from DB where like their DPS are off by themselves doing like a flank or something.
Why do we always start so far in the back? Like this is all the way back of third now. Hold on.
You gotta change your buttons so you can get there faster, because I'm already here.
I'm also already here.
And I need my money, and I need it now.
All right.
Great meow. So it looks
JG,
like we will be we'll be having a Sigma Ball Genji Widow Mercy Ana for HorrorCore.
And then looks like we're gonna have Fritz and Ditto. with Ryan, Diva, Junkrat, Soldier, and a Bap Mercy.
Stop the pain.
Genji diving in there trying to get an early pick with the ball. Ditto gets 0, but Honda gets 2.
Honda with the 2-piece. Hannah does get the res off on the Baptiste.
Looks like the Widow is also getting blue beamed by their Mercy, getting that little extra damage in. Dimple gets taken out by... He takes out Fritz so they can move the point a little bit more. Honda with another pick
gets
on their
another
Ashe.
pick.
Eva gets demixed. Oh wow. Oh wow. Dimple catching 2 and Honda catching 2. Able to push catching 3 by Dimple. Getting the point, the payload to first point. Oh, did he just smash? He didn't smash Sienda.
Didn't know we were playing a game of Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Zero diving in on the Bap gets him. The Ashe does get the Gengu. I did get the res off, but Honda did get the pick on the Ashe.
Helden sterben nicht.
That ball is just living in their backline. They're not pushing payload right now. Oh, there we go. Fritz
Mines
gets taken
did
out
come
by
out
Turtle.
for Canadian. Blade comes
And-
out with the Nano,
Nano's Blade.
gets the Mercy.
Oh
Window
no.
does come out for DB.
But gets taken out by the
Pulse
bomb.
bomb. And it looks the 2v2 currently.
Dein Schutz
It looks like Zero will try to regroup with his team.
Honda again with the pick on the Ashe.
The
Gets
score is
rocked
currently 2-0 for HorrorCore Gaming.
Oh boy. Val comes out and Bomb comes out. And a Flux.
Flux gets 2.
But
Honda
Honda
with the 2-piece.
Bomb gets Fluff, and then Tienda gets the Honda in the back. We have Canadian just living in their back line.
Zero does get the ball from their backline. Bracer will get Turtle.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
And Hannah will get the res on their ball.
Schutzengel ist da.
Blobby does get the res off on Turtle. Ashe gets the pick on Honda.
Oh no! Wave comes out but gets taken down by Crow. Looks like they're just waiting that Bob out. Getting that regroup in.
Crow is just in their backline currently.
there's a lot of backline shenanigans.
Mines do come out from Canadian. Gets the bab with them. It is ball-on-ball violence.
I think they're just having a ball.
Terrible. Slam after slam.
Nano on the stick.
Pulse bomb
comes out
does
and
get Turtle.
Dein Schutzengel ist da. Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Another Flux
Flux
comes
gets
out.
both tanks.
They have 30 seconds left.
They will have time for one more regroup.
Looks like they switched off of the Widow to a soldier, trying to get a little more damage in there.
Will
And I get an early
Dimple
pick
be able
off
to
of it.
touch? Dimple is on point.
Gets an early pick. Two
Honda
picks.
did touch. Blade does come out. Gets the Mercy. Flux also comes out. Gets 3.
Oh my goodness!
That is a 4-piece. 4-0. Pulse Bomb
Oh,
does come
Pulse
out.
Bomb
Gets
gets
2.
I don't think it'll matter though.
They will cap second point.
Gets an early pick off of the Mercy to stagger, but Ash just picks back.
It does look like Canadian switched to the Hog.
See, you guys have the same minds. Two Canadians playing Hog.
Hey, it's a fun,
Don't you
it's a
know?
fun character.
60 seconds remaining.
Another 60 seconds going in. Rich is living in the backline again. Gets taken out by their back. Lamb comes out to deal with its Bob.
Seconds remaining.
30 seconds on the timer. Fritz gets Canadian.
It
Might
does
even
look like
be able
HorrorCore
to-
will have one more final push on this. Visor does
Visor
come
gets
out.
Finds one so far.
Bullhog does come out from Canadian. Ryan did get sticked, but both supports were protecting him.
Helden sterben nicht.
Window goes out.
Approaching its destination.
Mine's on point.
Dein Schutzengel ist
It looks like Canadian will try and
Ooh.
tank some of the mines away. A beautiful hook onto the Tracer. Blade does come out. Gets 2. Lamp is on payload. Lamp is quickly taken out.
Tanks wind up getting 2 picks.
Tracer is on the point trying to stall, but it will not be enough. They did get them to overtime.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
And then a nice little jog back to starting point for us.
I win.
Yeah.
You gotta have your buttons set.
I
So
don't typically watch people.
When do I cast?
I mean, I do free cams all the time.
I don't.
Yeah, why do free cams when I have Kitty to do free cams?
Rude.
I also have Cat that do my free
Alright,
cams as well.
on the side of DB, it looks like we're gonna have a dive comp with a Winston Diva. Don't know who our first DPS is, but we have a Tracer as our second, and then a Zen Moira.
And for HorrorCore, we do have the Sigma Ball. For our DPS, we have the Doomfist, which I'm happy to see. A Soldier, and a Mercy Ana.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Still haven't picked on the side of. Oh, we have a Hanzo coming out with DB.
The payload.
Going straight dive into the.
This will only hurt for a bit.
Looks like Canadian is just sticking it in their back line. Even gets the next.
Canadian is doing what us all Canadians do and just terrorize people. With kindness. With kindness.
With kind of. Zero gets 2 in his slam.
Gets a third, but the Zen and Zero do, what's the word?
Trade.
Trade, yeah. English, you know, it's hard.
I know, and I'm an English major too. Canadian doing a 1v1 with their diva.
Monkey jumps in and quickly jumps out.
Oh, we had the Honda switch to a Sombra, but gets quickly picked up.
Crow does get Zero. Honda does get Hannah. Crow also gets Canadian. Fritz gets Honda.
It is just a death match here. Looks like Blob ended up getting the res, but gets taken out by Crow. And it looks like they might have one more fight on point if they can touch, but otherwise they are going to
It does look
take
like
first
Fritz
point.
body blocked Canadian away so he couldn't touch point.
Smart move, smart move.
Does look like Zero switched off the Doomfist to the Sombra as well. Mines do come out from Canadian.
Ooh, Canadian gets
He
3.
does pick 3 with a D-Mech.
And Glob was able to get that res. Not quite a team kill, but they did get everyone. Gets an early pick off of Hannah. Just for that little bit of a stagger.
Ditto is spy checking for the Sombra.
But gets punished for it.
Pfizer
Gets
canceled.
1.
Or
That's 2.
Coalescence gets cancelled out of with a slam from Ball. I know.
It does look like the Sombras are just
Dancing with each
bumping
other.
into each other.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
We have 4 ults on the side of, almost 5 ults on the side of DB, and 3, almost 4 ults on the side of, oh, there's
EMP
both.
comes out, gets 4.
And it looks like they are going to move the point. Backcapping. And they get second point. I don't know what happened with the rest of the team. They weren't with them up front. They were in their back lines.
DB will have just over 3 minutes to push it the rest of the way. Visor comes out, but gets nullified with the trans.
And Hana gets killed in the process.
Slobby does get the res off on Honda though. Sneaky Turtle taking out the Winston. Canadian does switch to the Reinhardt. Happy to see another Canadian playing the big German man.
And we had Zero switch over to Torb. Now we have a Junkrat instead of a Sombra on the side of DB. First gets Canadian. Fox comes out. It looks like it just gets one. Diva going for the high ground, but gets D-mexed. Oh no! Fritz gets blocked.
Honda does get 2 picks. Hannah does get the res. Yes. High Noon does come out. Does get Canadian.
There's the splooge.
Nanovisor also comes out. Honda able to take out the Junkrat. Looks like Dimple is switching to the Diva.
So now we're having a Ryan Diva battle. Hana gets a pick off of Tienda. Dimple gets D-mexed. Shatter comes out from behind!
Gets the Rhine. Bomb does come out. Gets no one.
No one.
Huge Shatter comes out, gets 2. Ditto does get the squish onto Turtle. It looks like an even fight right now. Splooge does come out. Just coats the payload.
They have 10 seconds. This might be it. Unless they can touch.
Canadian does boot the other ball away.
And HorrorCore takes it with 3-0.
Mo did not care for how you guys casted.
Well, Mo could have did it himself.
Now, the worst part of the night, we need to pick MVPs.
Well, since there's 3 of us, we each pick one.
I have my DPS MVP already picked.
I'm assuming it's Honda.
Yes, ma'am.
That means HorrorCore can have one more, and DB still needs one. And for the record, Honda probably would have been... I would have argued maybe Crow, but maybe Tienda. But Honda just felt like the dominating force.
I agree.
For tank, I was thinking Finn.
Okay. I was either gonna say Finn or Fritz. They both felt like they did a lot. Well, let's see
Well,
what
it
they
would
have to
depend
say over
on
interviews.
who you'd want for support, though, because remember we do have to give one to the other team.
I think
That
Hannah
was doing
decent
amazing
job.
things.
Hmm?
Hannah.
Hannah was getting really good reses off.
So is that who we want for our MVPs? We want Finn on tank?
Well, we can.
Or do we want to talk
We can,
about after interviews to mull it over a little?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Sound good.
Talk to if they come in for interviews. Ask who they thought.
We should be getting interviews from both teams. If we want, we can do HorrorCore's first, since DB hasn't said anything. But I do like to do one team, or the team that lost first, and then the team that won second. Crow and I for DP. So we're getting Evan, or Fritz, and Crow.
Fitz and Crow.
Well, that was a good first time actually casting.
Oh, I just saw that Reed Studios subscribed at a tier 1 for 4 months.
That's CDT. He's a great guy.
I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Hi.
What kind of questions do we want to ask while we're waiting for them to?
Well, we're gonna get Fritz and Crow first.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
That's not how that works.
There's Fritz.
Hello.
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 Just waiting on Crow. And there he is.
Hello.
The casting master himself.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just here to...
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been such a long time.
It's been a hot minute.
Well, good game, guys. How do you guys feel that you played today, as a team?
Actually, really well. I mean, considering we had 0 fire people here today, so it's always nice. To say this was actually just a modified scrim for us at the end of the night. And honestly, there's a lot of good things came out. A lot of things we had to work on, obviously. And honestly, it's a lot of fun going up against higher SR players in fire tier. We find just because they're more punishing for when we do stuff wrong. You're out of position, then you're gonna get domed by Widow or Hanzo. You're slow on rotation, the tank's able to come around and chatter. You don't pressure the support at all game, then they're able to do whatever they want. It's makes you have to play better because of playing in a higher elo.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you want to comment anything on that, Crow?
I mean, I feel like me and Fritz kind of think similarly. So everything he said is true for me as well. And another thing about fire tier is I feel like fire tier teams tend to run a lot of different things than mild tier teams run, so it's nice to have a little variety. I really enjoyed like trying to dive that Widow with Fritz, being on like Tracer Ball. I never get to do that, so that was really nice. I feel like we could have maybe dealt with the Genji a little bit better. I was so focused on the Widow that I kind of left Tianda out to dry, just left the defense for himself.
Yeah, I was shocked to see a ball 1v1 going on both in the back lines. That was a fun watching point. Let's see. So, how do you guys feel could have went, like, you guys pushed them really close. Like, a lot of the matches were 1-1 or, like, in overtime. What was your guys' strat to keep them, like, on hold for so long?
Are you referring to like Gibraltar or?
Well, both. Even on with Lijiang, it was 1-1, and then on Blizzard World, you guys had them held for quite some time into overtime, and then on Gibraltar, you guys had them into overtime as well.
Well, I guess each one a different strategy. The one just because it's most fresh in the head. Like Gibraltar, as Crow said, for second point, because we realized, especially after Blizzard World, that essentially their Ana was the one that was doing just about everything for their team. And the Ana essentially made their team be able to do whatever they wanted. So when we got to on Gibraltar after first point, because I was Reinhardt and then I switched off to Ball, that was because going in the whole goal there for me on Wrecking Ball, I knew I was going to have the most deaths because my whole job was to take all of the CC, take all of Ana's cooldowns, and dive the Widow, and basically just restlessly didn't do anything. And honestly, while I was doing that, it was actually going, well, you saw, we were holding, it was doing well. I as Ball did not adapt well to the hog switch though, and that's what ultimately almost, in a way, cost us that second point on Gibraltar, because they were able to then actually just deal out damage and no longer survive all the CC and get out scot-free even with 1500 health.
Right.
That was kind of what was happening on Gibraltar. Blizzard World, a lot of that was just... That one was actually, we were just focusing their Roadhog because we were noticing he was just going into our backline a lot, so therefore we were focusing him and trying to make it so therefore they couldn't make as much plays. A lot of it was also letting me and Ryan, basically, I just Ryan beard their Ryan intentionally, try and screw the rest of the team. I was just focused on their main tanks, trusting my team would be able to outdo the rest of their team was the thought process on there. And Lijiang, that was just, I wasn't in, but I think Crow probably will agree because this was something we talked about going in. Just being able to control the point as quickly as possible and then get set up and then make the other team go where we want them to go.
Right.
I spaced out for a second. Was that about the first match?
That's it. I finished with Lijiang Tower.
Okay, yeah, me and Fritz talked about it a bit. I think it was yesterday, because I knew that I was going to be busy today, so we kind of got that done a little early.
So yeah, that's what we did yesterday.
You guys did a really good job today. It was very close maps, all 3 games. If you guys had to give an MVP to the other team, who would your pick be?
Or are we thinking probably the same person on the other team, or?
Maybe. I mean,
I don't remember what their gamer name was.
If you're thinking the Ana, then I'd say that because
I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I think it's Sneaky Turtle because it's like we couldn't do anything until we got rid of that Ana.
It was Sneaky Turtle.
Yeah. So that's who we picked.
Who it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, interesting fact. in the last match, I think I saw somebody in chat say Sneaky Turtle MVP, so maybe they were foreseeing the future.
It's pretty
All
funny.
right. Does anyone else have any questions?
No.
I'll take that as a no. Well, thank you guys for an amazing, really close 3 games.
Thank you guys for casting.
Of
You're
course.
welcome.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Have a good night too.
You guys
Have a
take
good
care.
night.
Thank you.
Go. And then we get 0. Who else was it? I've already lost the channel.
I think it was 0 and Finn.
It is 0 and Finn.
Yes.
My boy Finn. There's 0.
Hello.
Oh, my mic's muted. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
I think we're just waiting on Finn now.
Okay, so this is my second time doing this. First time, I didn't say a word. But, is this where you ask us questions?
Yes.
Got it. Easy.
We ask you all the questions.
Yellow.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Well,
What a
congratulations,
game.
guys.
Thanks. Oh,
What
thanks
was
for
your guys'
casting, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
What was your guys' strategy like going into this game? So far being undefeated.
Well, we had a lot of people showing up. We got a few new pickups recently, so we were kind of trying people out, seeing what worked. Yeah, I can't lie. We were kind of just having fun with it. We were fucking with some new shit. Our coach, the Dr. Throbber himself, literally just said have fun with it. So that's what we tried. Sometimes it was a bit wacky because of that. Like map 2 of Lijiang, we had a weird comp going and we got smacked because of it. Yeah. I don't even know if there was much of a plan, if I'm being honest.
Well, you
It's a
guys-
plan not to have a plan.
Exactly. We planned to win. Ooh.
Well, I know 0 made Twinkie very happy seeing him play Doomfist.
Yes.
That's it.
Oh,
Zero's a
they
bit of
helped
a
you guys.
nut.
They came out with
They-
a McCree and a Sombra, and I was like, yeah, I gotta switch.
So much fun was had, I'm sure.
They held you guys into overtime on that last point. What was your guys' strategy going into like that last point? Like, what were your guys' thoughts and comms like on Gibraltar?
That's on you, Zero. I wasn't in. That's on you.
Oh, man. Gibraltar, Throbber said no Ryan, because I guess Ryan's weak on this map. We were trying to run somewhat dive and like somewhat payload. We had a Sigma ball. Little weird. But we ran like a half dive. We hit with the ball Genji. And then on defense, what do we have for tanks on defense? I forgot what tanks we had, but we were just playing high ground. When they were diving us, we were just gonna pull back, try to keep the high ground. Yeah, I was trying to be inspirational and going in their backline.
Boy, did you succeed, Zero.
Yeah.
The whole time I was like, that's my guy. The Genji 3K Blade to play the game? Shit.
Yeah.
I tried
boy, you
so
know?
hard. I tried so hard. I was scared that Sigma was gonna get Pog, so I had to dash up into his flux and steal Pog.
I remember our strategy. It was win quick so me and Honda can go to bed because we're EU. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here and we're ready to go to bed. You know,
Oh,
I got work in 4 hours, so fun.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, we'll make this quick then for you.
Yeah, appreciate
One question for you, Finn. On Blizzard World, your Roadhog.
Uh-huh.
What were you thinking? Just like filling in their backline the whole game.
I had very loud music in my ears from the coach, Dr. Throbber. Had some like Sonic in the ears, you know. And we were kind of just having fun with it. Roadhog's honestly so broken at this point. If they don't actually make a job of all 6 of them fucking you up, you kind of just get to have fun. So that's what I was doing. I was just basically trying to eat their Ana, and that was my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah, hog flank, you know, it's good stuff. That.
If you guys had to give MVP to a DB, who would you guys pick?
I would say Swirling. Swirling's pretty good DPS. You know, the Tracer style was looking good from him.
Oh,
I'd say probably Swirling.
Okay.
And yourself, Zero?
I have a lot of Mercy mains as friends, and I would have to give it to their Mercy. But Swirling was a very good Swirling was a really good tracer. He was causing our main to the problems, Zex. He was causing problems, and I was like, oh, I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't have any more questions. Kat, do you have any questions? I think Kat's ready for bed too. We had a game.
You know, it's bedtime, boys.
Yeah.
It's bedtime.
Our game was right before yours, so like I'm drained and done.
And it went to
I
all
feel
5
that.
maps too. Oh my goodness.
Went to all 5 maps. Oh, gosh. Yeah. No, we were like, it was already a late game. And then we were, it ended up being like 50 minutes later. I was like, no, bro.
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to take the map
fine.
5.
It's fine. We took a nap earlier on because we were expecting this to go a little late, so it's fine. We'll slam a coffee at work in the morning. We'll be fine, no?
Just shotgun a coffee, you'll be fine.
Shotgun a fucking Americana. We'll just we're golden, boys.
Alright, well, thank you for the wonderful game.
Thank you for the wonderful cast.
Thank you.
I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure you guys did fantastic.
I'm sick, so you'll probably hear me cough a lot, so I apologize.
Oh my god, yes, dude. Bring it on.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, you too. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
You guys
Take care, guys.
Cats. You sound sleepy. Alright, bye.
Goodbye. Alright. So, I still stick with my pick of Honda on DPS MVP.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
It's up to you. Like, I'm okay with Honda and DPS because that's where my brain landed, and it's more. I would make an argument for Crow because he did, like he said, like he was in the back with the Tracer while Fritz was on the ball, and they actually were giving the Widow some trouble at least. But it felt like didn't matter which DPS Honda was on, he's getting the value. And he played all 3. He was in all 3 maps, and it always felt like he was getting value out of whatever DPS character he was on.
I agree.
Tank, I would argue either Fritz or who played there? They had different tank players, like every map, didn't they? They did. So I would argue either Fritz or Finn really did like hold his own ridiculously so on Blizzard World. I would possibly let Fritz edge him out a little, just over like him living in the back line as Ball. But
if we give it to Fritz, then I would definitely be game to give support MVP to Turtle.
Turtle, yeah.
And that's why I was like, it just depends on who we give what to, because then I'm super okay with giving Hannah the support MVP.
I really wanted to give Hannah MVP, but I'm also not opposed to giving Turtle MVP.
That's what I mean. I have 3 on either side. I'm not the person to break the ties.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
I'm not the person to break the ties.
I say Turtle for support MVP.
Okay. So then,
And
are we going
Fritz for tank?
Tank? Okay. Yeah, are you gonna post them?
Yep, I already had them typed. I just needed us to figure out who go where.
Who go where?
And then you guys are good to do the ending of the streams.
Alrighty, well thank you gamers for checking in on our round 3 of our fire tier with DB and HorrorCore.
I think our next game... Oops, that's the wrong channel. Gosh darn bubbles. The next game is going to be on Sunday. It is a mild tier game.
Sunday.
It is Silver Wings versus Nebula. It is going to be this Sunday at 3rd at 9 p.m. EST.
That's going to be a fun game.
I'll definitely be there to watch.
The next fire tier game, it's probably going to be Nanovalk versus Phantom Trope, which our lovely Twinkie is on Phantom Trope.
Oh, I am, yeah, hi.
Because the Red Fox Mafia and Nanovalk game is being rescheduled, so that'll be Friday, April 8th at 7 CDT.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's his own game and he doesn't even know.
Uh-huh.
People just tell me when to show up and I show up.
This is true. But anyway, you guys all have a good night out there in gaming world and in the future. Tell me how it is.
Sure, we'll go with that. And one more bubble to end it.